and they shall be of thee, and they shall be of thee, and they that shall be of thee, meaning you the people, you the children of Israel that got separated from they got separated from the world, and you came out. You came out of the foolishness that you used to do. You started learning how to walk with Yahweh. You started learning how to do better. He says unto you, they that shall be of thee, your offspring, your children, shall build up the old waste places. Thou shalt raise up the foundation of many generations, all because you chose to stand in the house of that be planted in the house of Yah. In Psalms 92, once you planted in the house of Yah, you building the old waste place. You raising up nations for many generations to come. And the breach, the restorer of the paths to dwell in. See, these roads was covered up with bushes. They covered these roads up. They tried to make us forget who we were. They tried to make us forget about our Yahweh. They try to make us not recognize him. You know, they put him in everything, though. There's a movie called Avatar. You know they calling on Yahweh's name. You got to listen to what they saying. They use our Yah. They use everything about us in everything. We the people of the book, but we the people of the land. But if you plant it in the house of Yahweh, if you plant it, he said you'll be a repair of the breach, the restorer of paths to dwell in. And then, because you is planted, and because you are an example for those to watch and see on what you're supposed to do on the Sabbath day, on how you should keep this day, look at what it says in verse 13, in Isaiah 58, verse 13. It says, if thou turn away thy foot from the Sabbath, from doing thy pleasure, you know what your pleasure is. You know what pleases you. He said, turn away from doing your pleasure on the Sabbath day. On my holy day. This is Yahweh's holy day. This is his day. He just let you partake in it. Hallelujah. He said, and you call the Sabbath a delight, the holy of Yahweh. He said, you look at the Sabbath day and you say the Sabbath is honorable and shall honor him in it. The Sabbath day is to give Yahweh the honor, to give Yahweh the glory. Yeah, you got a birthday on the Sabbath day, but this is Yahweh day. So we give Yahweh the glory for the earth days. And we thank Yahweh for blessing us to even be here this day. Because he didn't have to wake us up today. You could have had a birthday and still be asleep. And we'd have just been like, oh, it was her birthday. It was his birthday today. But Yahweh called him home today. So you honor Yahweh today. You give Yahweh praise and you give him glory today. Because the day is the day that he set aside and he rested from everything he did. And he told us to rest as well. So that's why we're here. And shall honor him, not doing thy own ways, nor finding thy own pleasure. And look at what he says. We don't even speak our own words on this day. So be mindful of what you're saying out of your mouth. Be mindful when you're giving your testimony that you're not going on into your day. You know, make sure you still glorifying Yah in your testimonies. Make sure you still glorifying Yah with your words because this is his day. He told us to be mindful of it, not to speak our own words. So be careful that we don't get clicked up and get the gossiping about this or gossiping about that. I know, I understand. It was just something quick we wanted to share. It hit us real fast. But we got to be mindful, brothers and sisters. We got to be mindful not to speak our own words this day. Then thou shalt delight thyself in Yahweh. I got to be honest. When I first started going to the Sabbath day, I was to be like, Lord, have mercy, it is long. I was like, brother, I said, brother, why your prayer got to be so long? I'm like, good Lord, my knees starting to hurt. I just want to sit down. Can we sit down? Can somebody, oh my God, don't ask another question. You know he's going to take an hour to answer it. We're trying to hurry up and get out for the club get too packed. It's Saturday. We're trying to go out still. You know, that's how we used to be. That's how we used to, I mean, them growing pains when you come into the Sabbath day. You know, you be sleep all day. Like, I'm still working a third shift job. So, man, yeah, I'm going to go get a couple of hours of sleep. Wake up and you come to Sabbath at 4:30, 5 o'clock. Sabbath day about to end. It's the winter season. Sabbath over with at 6:30. You just pulled up the Sabbath at 6 o'clock. You got there just in time for the final questions and comments. And then you want to ask 10 questions because you done missed the whole Sabbath day. You done slept all day. But then, you know, we go through those are growing pains of the Sabbath. See, you got to go, see, like they say, you ain't in it if you ain't been through some of these things. Because you got to go through some of these things to get here. He said, then, if you done went through these things, then thou shalt delight thyself in Yahweh. And then once you do begin to delight in Yah, he said, I'll cause thee to ride upon the high places of the earth. He said, I'll begin to feed you with the heritage of Jacob. You see, thy father. So you understand, Yahweh loves us. But he got rules. He got statutes. He got judgments and commandments that we supposed to live by. We ain't supposed to do these things just willy-nilly and happenstance. And then in Psalms 23, once you to establish yourself in Yah, and you know, you done learn how to start keeping the Sabbath day, then you begin to speak bold. You begin to speak proud. I will dwell in the house of Yahweh. Hallelujah. I will dwell because that's my delight. That's my joy. I meditate on Yahweh day and night. So yes, I'm going to dwell in his house. Yes, no matter where I go, Yahweh going to be with me. No matter what I do, Yahweh going to be in it. And if you ask me a question, don't worry about it. Yahweh going to get part of the answer. Because it's going to come from Yah. I'm going to do everything in my power to think of what Yah would say to me to say to you. How should I answer this question, Yah? I'm kind of lost. Give me a day or two. Give me a minute. We'll come back to it. But you got to love Yahweh. You got to delight in Yahweh. You know, he put it, like my beloved elder said, he put this all on record for us. This is on record. Anything that ails you in life, anything that you got a question about in life, Yahweh got the answer in this book. This book that we call the Bible. That I was taught was Bible basically just meant basic instructions before leaving this earth. Because this flesh that you see before you, this is just before you. My spirit, my ruach, what dwells in me is what causes me to live. My spirit. This flesh is just dust and dirt. You feel it? It's just, this is dirt. You don't think this dirt, but this is dirt. And when you die, this body returns back to dirt. Actually, it returns back to the dust of the earth. Because he said he took up the dust of the earth and shaped man and breathed life into it. So this body is just dust and earth. But when it's done and over with, and it's said and I'm gone, my spirit, this breath of life, this breath that's I'm breathing, goes back to the Father. This goes back to him. So while you got this body right here, you're supposed to honor this body. Take care of this body. Cherish this body. Because the things that you do to this body, it reflects on the life that you live. If you don't believe me, don't worry. You'll get old enough, Yah's will, and you will see it. Because a lot of my friends today, when they look at me, 50 years old. When you look at me, 50 years old, I ain't got much gray. You might not really see none, you know. But you look at some of my friends and some of the life that they lived, because some of them lived some hard lives, and you can see it on them. And they always ask me, brother, what the? How you ain't got no grades? I know I've been through a lot of stress, but see, I learned to call on y'all, and I learned how to put away stress, because Yahweh showed me. He give you some stress, but he showed me if you lean on me and not on that stress, you'll be a lot better off in life. And I followed the instructions. I got the memo. I'm going to walk with Yahweh. I'm going to continue to learn about Yah because I want to stay in his house. Hallelujah. And let me leave you all with this last word. Go to Proverbs chapter 30. Proverbs chapter 30. And after this, we will dismiss for our break. And we'll go over that here in 1 second. But in Proverbs chapter 30, it's got 9 verses. And I'll read from verse 1 to 9. The words of Agur, the son of Yaqub, even the prophecy, the man spake unto Ithiel, even unto Ithiel and Ukal. Surely I am more brutish than any man, and have not the understanding of a man. I neither learned wisdom, nor have the knowledge of the holy, who have ascended up into heaven, or descended, who have gathered the wind in his fist, who have bound the waters in a garment, who have established all ends of the earth. What is his name? What is his son's name? If thou canst tell. Every word of Elohim is pure. He is a shield unto them that put their trust in him. Add thou not unto his word, lest he reprove thee, and thou be found a liar. 2 things have I required of thee. Deny me them not before I die. Remove far from me vanity and lies. Give me neither poverty nor riches. Feed me with the food convenient for me, lest I be full and deny thee and say, who is Yahweh? Or lest I be poor and steal and take the name of Yahweh in vain. Accuse not a servant to his master, lest he curse thee and thou be found guilty. Hallelujah. Praise the Most High Yah. And that's what I asked of Yah. I asked Yah to remove far from me vanity and lies. And you know, Yah blessed me with a wife that only tell me the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, whether I want to hear it or whether or not I want to hear it. And her mouth is slick. I tell the truth, but she quick with it. She quick with it, but she don't tell no lie. And I had to warn people and I had to tell people, if you don't want to know the truth, don't ask her. You know, if you don't want the whole truth, don't ask her because she'll tell you. It might hurt your feelings, but you asked her. And so she ain't going to lie, and I love that about her. Because I asked Yahweh, I don't want nobody lying to me about nothing. I'm tired of being lied to. This is my 3rd marriage. I don't want nobody that lies. Don't lie to me about nothing. Just tell me. I'll deal with it. I'm grown. I'm old enough to handle it. If I can't handle it, then oh well. That's what happened. But tell me the truth. You know, and I don't want to, I ain't got to be super filthy rich. You know, I just want to be able to have enough that's for me. Enough that I'm able to do what I need to do for my family. And we able to go here and go there when we choose that we want to go and do those things. You know? So, and I don't want to be dirt poor either. I don't want to be dirt poor. I don't want to eat out garbage cans. I don't want to sleep under a bridge in a tent in the field. I don't want to do that. If I gotta go live in the woods, I'll pray y'all give me enough ingenuity and know how to build a house and to sustain myself with food, water, and clothing that I felt like I was living in a big city. You know, so I don't want to be super poor either. As I said, I want to be fed with food convenient for me. You know, I want Yahweh to give me what it is that I need. And I don't really need it. I don't think I need a whole lot, you know, but as long as I know He with me, I know I'm good. Because Yahweh provide. And he truly do provide. In the littlest things, He will provide for you. You just got to want to trust in Yah. And you got to want to lean on Him. And let Him be your shield and be your guide and be your buckler. Hallelujah. Hallelujah. Praise the Most High. Yah. I want to thank you all for allowing me to hold this time for this moment. At this time, we are going to take our break. I'm sorry I did go over a little bit of the time, quite a bit of the time. But we will reconvene class back at 4:50. It is 5 after 4 right now. So we will come back at 4:50. And at that time, we will open back up with a prayer. And we will have songs. And then we'll bring the moray up. Hallelujah. So at this time, would you all please stand and face the east as we dismiss for our break. Hallelujah. Hallelujah.
Hallelujah.
Hallelujah.
Hallelujah.
Thank you, Yahweh, for this day. Thank you for blessing us to come out on your Sabbath day. Thank you, Yahweh, for being with us this day. Yahweh, as we take here a moment to regather ourselves for a break, Yahweh, let us be mindful. Keep us mindful that it is the Sabbath day and that we speak not our own words. Keep us at peace here, Yahweh, and keep us safe as we are on our little break. Because some of us may take walks around the neighborhood to stretch our legs. So, Yahweh, be with us. And we thank you, Yahweh, and allow us to continue to receive learning, continue to keep our minds open to the understanding of you. And as we go forth, I pray that we find peace. Hallelujah.
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 Praise the mighty Yahweh. Yah is righteous all the time, both day and night. Hallelujah. It is 7 after 4 right now. We will reconvene class at 4:50. Hallelujah.